Good afternoon. Welcome to TDE 2024. How are you?
Absolutely fantastic.
Awesome. Is this your first show?
No, I've been doing this show for about 20 years.
So you're a long timer.
I am.
So, as someone who has experienced a lot of these tool shows, why is it important to you to preview your new product lines here at Tool Dealer Expo?
Well, the biggest thing is for us to be able to disseminate and share the knowledge. Obviously, there's a lot of time and effort spent in R&D, and that's typically because we've heard of an issue. There's a friction point out there, and so we provide the solution. And now that we've got the widget, if you will, the product designed for those solutions, how do we best communicate that downstream? So that could be through a distributor network at a tool show like this, working through social media like we're doing here as well, but also just communicating to the technicians or the OE providers of how they're going to use or interact our products with their equipment.
So you introed a few new products.
We did.
You brought with you. What's your favorite? Can you tell us a little about it?
So I think the most exciting spot in the battery service equipment space is going to be on-vehicle power or reflashing tools. And so what I mean by that is on the late model vehicles, we've seen this proliferation of electronics on there. So think ADAS, think rear view cameras, USB plug-in, MP3 screens. Well, all that takes power. All those takes, just like our cell phones or laptops, they need updating. And so what we would advocate, anytime that a vehicle goes into the shop, has a hood up repair. So it could be changing just simple, hardware, tires, brakes, etc. That you plug that vehicle in. That's simplifying it, but basically connecting it to a power support, so on-vehicle power supply. So when you're doing general repair, that you're having the voltage at the level of the vehicle that it needs to support that as you're testing. And the other thing is that we now to update those computer systems, so that the industry would call that reflashing. This is a tool show. This is what you expect, right? But at reflashing. So we're going to need to update the software on those computers. And a lot of the OEM vehicle manufacturers are going to specify you need to have 60 amps, 80 amps, or up to 120 amps on demand when we're updating our computer system. So they'll be firing off modules during a reflash. So that's important. And so there's new equipment out there now. When I say new, the last 5 or 6 years, as we're seeing the vehicles needing these updates, and now that it's an essential tool for the shop or that single bay to do those updates. So as the diagnostic space is giving you all of the the updates and the scan tools, they're going to need to have this right along with it to power the vehicle. So again, back to the statement: when you bring your vehicle in, we would advocate that shop or technician plug the vehicle in or connect it to power. And again, for simple deals, it's no different than plugging your phone in when you do the updates.
And what's this beautiful little widget called?
So this is, it's in our ProLogix family. So that is all of our battery charger, diagnostic tool, diagnostic charging. So this is a model PL6100. So it's a 60 amp battery charger and then a 100 amp power supply. And then we also offer a little bit bigger brother, if you will, a PL6800, which is a 100 amp charger and a 100 amp power supply. And then later this year, a little preview, we've got a new model coming out that will be up to 125 amp power supply. And basically the need is the automakers are coming out with higher requirements. So we've got a few automakers that want 120 amps when they're doing reflashing, a requirement. So that's the reason for these coming out. So
awesome. It sounds like we've got some exciting things going on and exciting things coming. And I'm really excited that you're sharing all of those here at TDE.
Yes.
We wish you a magnificent show, and we thank you for your time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Awesome.